At Perficut Companies, we know snow as we continually provide economically viable solutions to the problem of snow and ice removal by professionally servicing it and managing it for you. What others perceive as unpredictable, frustrating, and costly can be manageable, thanks to Perficut snow removal services. Leading a massive fleet of trucks, loaders, and sidewalk crews, we can service everything from condo parking lots to large malls with hundreds of acres of paved surface to plow. Because most property owners and managers look at snow plowing as an occasional nuisance and not a daily maintenance issue, little time, if any, is allocated to finding the most cost-effective way to manage ice and snow removal. That's what we do. After our field staff collects data regarding your site, service providers are signed and trained in Perficut production systems. Additional information is gathered at the job site for custom laminated production sheets and site maps. These are then presented by the department manager and are thoroughly reviewed by the service providers. By applying estimating formulas developed by Perficut and based on our own production systems, our production sheets clearly state the average time it will take to service a site. No more wondering if that contractor you hired really took all night to plow your parking lot. We also demand reports and work logs from all service providers. This not only helps us track performance, it protects you as well. Our job site documentation ensures that if any lawsuits are brought against the owner, property managers, or Perficut, they will be successfully defended. Should you need to contact Perficut during a storm event, our call center operates 24/7 during snow and ice storms. For added quality assurance, unannounced spot checks are made by Perficut production coordinators. After a major storm event or two, the snow can really pile up, causing driving hazards for visitors and costing your tenants lost revenues as parking spaces dwindle. Sometimes this means moving snow piles or stacking to widen out traffic lanes or clear prime parking space areas. When stacking services are not enough, the snow simply has to be removed from the site. Now it's time for a snow haul. Keep Perficut in mind for all your snow moving needs. Perficut substantially invests in personnel, materials, and vehicles, including contracted, site-dedicated loaders, skid steers, and plow and salt-spreading trucks. We also provide maintenance support to keep our snow removal equipment performing during a storm event. Working with top snow industry consulting firms, we develop snow removal systems utilizing pushers that produce up to 500% improved efficiency over old-fashioned traditional methods of moving snow. Due to our willingness to invest substantially to ensure quality service, our customers typically agree to contracts based on per push, per event, or seasonal pricing. We also provide multi-year contracts with fixed pricing to help you manage future budget projections. Why then should you use Perficut snow management services?
Perficut is a leader in snow removal. We've worked with Perficut for approximately 10 years. Perficut has brought an approach of snow removal by the inch versus the atypical by the hour removal process. It's led to substantial savings and better budgeting processes as a commercial property owner with about 3 million square feet of property. They understand the liability issues that we face as building owners and are on top of snowfall and ice every single time. They're very cognizant of the needs of the tenants and the occupants of the premises. They're very caring. Their employees show that in the way they do their work. It's quality work. It doesn't have to be redone. And I would highly recommend Perficut for any developer or commercial property owner.
We began using Perficut back in about 1998. Glen Oaks is a residential and golf community and about 450 residences. I also manage 160 residential townhome units within the Glen Oaks community. All of our interior streets are private and thus we have to maintain those by way of snow removal and so on. The city doesn't provide those types of services to us. Our residents have high expectations. They consistently want better service than the city provides for the rest of the neighborhoods, and I think Perficut consistently delivers that type of service. They're one of the few companies in the metro area that has the equipment and the manpower necessary to tackle a job our size. A great example is the blizzard of 2010 in December. We had something in the neighborhood of 16, 18 inches of snow in a short period of time, and while other communities were struggling just to make paths down the street, Perficut was bringing in larger equipment to make sure that we were handled in an expeditious manner. Glen Oaks is a very well-known account in the Des Moines area, and I get constant calls from other property managers and maintenance managers asking about Perficut service. I consistently recommend them, and to my knowledge, the folks that have contracted with Perficut have always been satisfied with their service.
Perficut leads by example, developing custom snow removal strategies based on top snow industry consultation and training. We always have been and will continue to be honest and forthright with you, the customer. After all, we're working for you. We know snow and ice control methods, scheduling, record keeping, and how to minimize liability issues. In other words, we know snow.